Hello, music appreciation students. This is Mrs. Brown, and in this short video, I will be going over part 5 of the semester project. So to complete this part, you should have already completed parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the semester project. Remember, this is a project that's continuing throughout the entire trimester. So you began it in part 1, and you're just adding on at the end of each unit. So part 5, you get to apply what you've learned in the musical instruments unit. So for this section, you are going to, once again, listen to your song that you chose in part 1 for your movie soundtrack analysis. And this time you're going to be identifying and analyzing the musical instruments that are used in this song. Now, you may be able to do some research and find exact instruments that are used in your song. If not, you're going to have to use your ears to determine what instruments are used. So if you're using your ears and you're identifying them just by listening, think back to the musical instruments unit and what those instruments sound like. Okay, so you're first going to identify the instruments that are being used. Is there a piano? Are there drums? A saxophone, a trumpet? What are the instruments being used? And if there are voices, I want you to tell me that as well. And are there multiple voices? Okay. And then I want you to tell me what instruments or voices are playing the melody. This could change throughout the song. So maybe a person, a vocalist could sing the melody at one point, and then in the middle it could change to say a guitar playing the melody, and then it could switch back. So this can change. So you want to be very observant as you're listening through your song. Next, what instrument or instruments are playing the harmony or accompaniment? Okay. Also, do some research. You can probably find some information about specific performers that played the song for the movie soundtrack. If you're able to find that information, include that. So do your research. Now for this part, if you are struggling trying to identify instruments, please come meet with me and I can help you identify and guide you to identifying those instruments that are being used. So that is part 5 in a nutshell. Now let's go ahead and look in the course at the grading rubric. So if we go down to tools and assignments, we can go to semester project part 5 and scroll down and we can see the rubric here. So it's a pretty basic rubric. You identified the instruments accurately. You gave me those supporting details and wrote incomplete sentences, and the presentation was neat. You did identify the instruments accurately, but didn't give me very many supporting details. Still complete, presentation's neat, half credit there. If you simply just list the musical instruments and don't give me those supporting details, it'll just be 5 points. And then, of course, if you don't do anything, it will be a 0. So just remember, when you're describing, giving those details, the description part is right here, okay? If you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to me. I am happy to help.